Hello, welcome to CeCe's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing a broccoli casserole. So I've already steamed my broccoli on top of the stove. I only do it for about 15 minutes because what you don't want to do is have a soggy broccoli casserole. So I only steam it for about 10 minutes with some salt and pepper. And that's what we have in this pan. So we're going to be doing a broccoli casserole, and I always call this my CheezIT broccoli casserole. And this is what we're going to be using for our topping. I know a lot of people use Ritz crackers. That is good. But girl or man, you haven't tasted nothing if you haven't had broccoli casserole from CeCe's Kitchen. So stay tuned. You don't even have to, well, stay tuned because I'm about to put these cheeses in the food processor and it gets a little noisy. So I'm going to bring you back when all of that is done. So I have 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to add this in here in your broccoli. That's what you want to do. And get that all mixed up in there. So I drop that top on the floor. So I'm using 2 cans because I'm using a lot. Generally I use 1 can. But since I'm making double the recipe, trash. Wash my hands again. Okay, we're going to get this all stirred up in here really good. And try to get all the broccoli coated. That's the goal, is to coat your broccoli. Somebody said you giving out all of your nice recipes. You know what? Who cares? That's what it's all about, sharing. Somebody shared with me, right? Which was my mom. God bless her soul. And I guess you don't need her soul to be blessed no more. This is what you want to do. You want to stir it really well. And see, those 2 cans is just enough. And I have melted 1 stick of unsalted butter, okay? And if you wanted to know how much, I use almost the entire bag of those CheezITs. But generally, when you cook it for yourself, a half a bag is probably good. Based on how much you make and how much you need to cover your dish. So I'm going to take this 1 stick of margarine, and here is our shredded CheezITs, and I'm going to put this margarine in my CheezIT. Rinse my little spoon off here, and we're going to stir our margarine with our CheezITs. And I am going to add a little bit more, even though I season my broccoli. I want to add just a little bit more black pepper to it. Yes, I'm just going to add a little bit more black pepper. I should have tasted to make sure it was nice, but we're going to just add a little bit more. I'm not going to add any more salt. I add salt when I steamed them, but I am going to add a little bit more black pepper. So I'm going to take my cheese. I've got 2 bags of cheese. I like to mix my cheese, so I have a thing of Kobe Jack cheese. Do a mixture of those. So we're going to pour. Just going to load it up. this is your broccoli casserole that I'm going to put it in the oven on 350. Okay. And cook that. Ooh. And we'll cook this for about, I think about 40 minutes. I normally, yeah. I was hoping it was going to fit in this pan. And this pan should fit in my oven. So, that is our, let's see. I wanted to add just one little bit more cheese. I've got another bag here. We want to make sure that all the broccoli is covered with cheese so it can melt really well. Okay, now, and then I'm going to take another half a stick of butter, and we're going to melt this one in the microwave and get that melted. And we're going to get that poured in this pan. Oh, yes, this, I'm in the kitchen doing a little catering today, so this is for a function. So we're going to take this our CheezITs, and we're going to make sure we spread that all over. But I need to put some margarine in here. And this is all I put in my broccoli casserole. You do you. This is CeCe's Kitchen, so we're doing CeCe's Kitchen today. And I'm going to take this margarine, and we're going to pour this margarine over here. That's a stick of butter. So that's one stick of butter. And then I have my, I'm just going to cover this. And our CheezIT, you want to strategically place it over your broccoli. Trying to cover as much of it as you can. So I call this my CheezIT broccoli toasty. Oh my gosh. Let me show you how pretty this is looking. Woo! Somebody's gonna have a good time today. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look delicious? Woo! And that is our broccoli casserole. So we call this our Toasty CheezIT broccoli casserole. So it's going in the oven. So in the oven it goes at 40 minutes. Hey Google, give me 40 minutes on the timer.
40 minutes, starting now.
And I'm also going to set my timer on my oven. I like to do Google because it's going to stay on until I tell it to stop. So thank you guys for watching CeCe's Kitchen, okay? And stay tuned because we are always bringing you something a little healthy. And always remember to be encouraged. And if nobody else encourage you, pat your own self on the back and say, good job, girl, or good job, man. Let's keep pushing forward. My. Look at this broccoli casserole. Oh my gosh. Don't that look delicious? Oh my gosh. This is going to be so good. So I have to let the persons that I'm making this for, they're going to have to go online and let us know how good it tastes.